hello, hello again to all of you beautiful stylist friends out there joining me again today for another Get the Look. My name is Ashley Krupa Berg, aka the girl with purple hair, your PRAVANA global artistic mentor, and today I'm taking you on a little journey, start all the way to a beautiful finish of a rooted rose gold look that I am promising you and your clients sitting in your chair are gonna want. So without further ado, I gotta show it to you. Let's go. You want to keep in mind anytime you're doing any sort of color or lightening service, it always starts with a really great foundation. And in my opinion, a good foundation is beautiful sectioning. Nice, clean, straight lines, and of course, as you can see here, tight little Zulu knots. For the sectioning that I wanted to work with for this overall look, since we're doing lightening, I sectioned it into the standard 4 quadrants that we always do with PRAVANA, and every section that I'm not working with is always going to stay rolled up nice and tight in that little Zulu knot. The overall look that I want to make sure we end up with, even after our first step of lightening, is still to keep her hair rooted. So because this look is staying rooted, I want to make sure that the lightener isn't going all the way up to the roots, but I definitely wanted to keep a barrier in between because there is hair that I don't want to ever get touched with lightener. You can definitely see that my model already has color on the hair. It was also pre-loved, so it's already been lightened before, and I wanted to make sure that I kept the integrity. In order to keep that integrity intact, I went in with our Pure Light Blonding Cream and my Zero Lift Developer mixed in a 1:2 ratio. So one of the methods that I like to use is freehand painting. Freehand painting is exactly that. You can paint the lightener wherever you want it to go. So you'll notice sometimes maybe I go a little higher on the sides, maybe sometimes I'm going a little higher in the center, and then I'm making sure to place those foils so that way, again, only the hair that I want lightened is getting lightened. All I'm doing is going in with horizontal sections. I'm starting at the nape of the neck and I'm working all the way up the head till I get towards the front, and then I'm just gonna keep following the curve of the head. Super simple, just making sure that I keep nice thin sections to ensure beautiful even saturation. All right, it is beautiful. We have lifted to a beautiful level 9 on the mid strands to ends. It's time to rinse all of that lightener out of the hair. But we want to make sure that we also have amazing hair care to go hand in hand with amazing hair color services. When you're going to rinse out the lightener, you can reach for either your Intense Therapy Cleanse or your Color Protect Cleanse. Go ahead, towel dry it, bring your model or your client, of course, back to the chair, and definitely spray a nice amount of our Intense Therapy leave-in treatment. The Intense Therapy leave-in treatment is amazing because it will detangle the hair instantly. It will also help equalize that porosity, and it's going to be just extra insurance that the hair is ready for the next step. Now, if you haven't worked with the ChromaSilk HydraGloss yet, you're gonna wanna do it after this video, I promise you. We have a wide array of colors. We also include a clear. Now for this overall look that I wanted to do, remember we're keeping it rooted. So I'm working with 2 different formulas today. The top one, of course, at the roots is going to be a lot deeper and have some depth to it. Now my model's natural color, you can definitely see it's on the deeper side. So when I'm doing a rooted look, I want to make sure that the root color is very, very close to the natural color. So that way, as it's growing out, it really does grow out very naturally and doesn't have any sort of harsh line of demarcation. I'm working with 40 grams of 4NT, 20 grams of 6ABV, and 3 grams of 7CR. For the end color, we went in and we lightened all of the hair mid-strands to ends to a nice, gorgeous level 9. So my overall formula is 80 grams of clear, 10 grams of 9GBV, and 11 grams of 7CR. We're gonna let this sit for the full 20 minutes, bring her back to the shampoo bowl, rinse it out, condition it again, and then let's come back and do some incredible styling. In order to achieve this full head of curls, I made sure to utilize 2 different size barrels, because what happens is when you have a natural curly haired client, no 2 curls are created equal. So in order to give it that more real feel, I made sure to use 2 different size barrels, and I definitely alternated curling some of the curls the same way and then alternating some towards the face and some away from the face. Pro tip that I went in and did for this look was I took a texturizing iron and I tapped it only at the base of the hair. What that does is just gives a little more volume right there at the base where I need the most lift in the hair. You did it. You made it to the end. We did some lightening together. We did some toning together, of course, with ChromaSilk HydraGloss. And we had to finish strong with that beautiful curly finish on my model's hair. Don't forget to follow Pravana on Instagram and all of our social media platforms. Definitely follow me, your girl. It's _the_girl_ with purple hair. And definitely keep continuing to learn, never stop being the student, and keep doing some beautiful hair.